In San Antonio, the Warriors were hoping for a strong performance from the short corner, and they got it. Ja Morant came in fired up, as always, bringing non-stop energy. Draymond Green found Podziemski while the defense sagged off, daring him to shoot tough threes. Morant wasn't backing down either, determined to force contact and make defenders pay. He even said, "I'm going to make you leave my body. How about that?" Curry continued to shine. With no Jonathan Kuminga and no Gary Payton II, the Warriors were short on wings, but Steph stepped up big. With the shot clock winding down, he drilled a deep three over AD. Desmond Bane responded with some crafty footwork, creating space, and then Jimmy Butler smartly drew in Edey before making a perfect dish. Quentin Post knocked one down from the corner after a slick pass from Makey, punishing Jaren Jackson Jr. for his late rotation. On the other end, Draymond stole the ball and triggered a fast break. Somehow, Curry caught a tough pass and still splashed another three. At halftime, he was 8 of 10 and fully locked in. Morant tried to keep Memphis alive but couldn't settle for threes. Jaren Jackson Jr. answered with a couple of big shots, including a smooth floater and a clean three, forcing Steve Kerr to burn a timeout. Draymond came out of the break aggressive, driving hard and hammering one home. Steph wasn't done. He snagged another steal, pushed the pace, and hit a nasty step-back three. Looney added to the momentum by nailing a corner three, his second in recent games, but this one carried more weight. Memphis responded with a cross-court skip pass to Kyle Aldama, who buried a clutch three late in the third. The game stayed tight, full of energy and lead changes. On a fast break, Moody found a trailing Butler, who finished the play with finesse. The defensive strategy was clear, funneled Ja Morant into help, and it worked. Draymond found Podziemski again for an easy layup with a smart dish. Curry relocated to the corner and splashed another triple, his 12th of the night, just 2 shy of the NBA record. Jackson hit back with a lefty finish to give Memphis the lead again, but Jimmy Butler answered with a strong drive bucket and a foul clutch. Moments down the stretch. On the next play, Green set a screen on Jackson, freed Curry, and Steph drove for the go-ahead bucket. He finished with 24 points and once again proved dominant, just like in their previous outing. The Warriors played with heart, hustle, and a whole lot of Steph. What a game. Ja Morant was locked in, with nothing standing in his way. No roadblocks, no hesitation, just straight-up domination. He got to his spots with ease, stayed aggressive, and made every possession count. When the game reached crunch time, Morant stepped up like a true prime-time player. Meanwhile, Curry let a three fly from the outside, but Memphis grabbed the rebound. Morant, already with 8 boards, added another to his stat sheet. Then came the moment of the night. Morant soaring for a massive dunk over Draymond Green, electrifying the crowd and putting on a show. The arena exploded as the AT&T 5G slam. Cam caught it all in high-flying detail. Back on the other end, Podziemski found Curry, who launched again but couldn't get it to fall. Memphis remained strong on the glass, with Morant now tallying his 9th rebound. Williams took the ball, defended tightly by Podziemski, and dished it back. As the shot clock wound down, Morant couldn't connect, and Curry answered with solid defense. The Warriors trailed late, looking for a spark. Curry worked against Bane, using a screen from Draymond. He fired a deep three, but again came up empty. Williams cleaned the glass again. Curry's shot wasn't falling, but he stayed confident, continuing to let it fly. On the other side, Memphis executed perfectly. A tough drive led to an and-one finish through contact, pushing the lead and drawing a foul. The crowd roared as the Grizzlies converted the three-point play, adding insurance to their lead. Warriors head coach Steve Kerr immediately called timeout, urging his squad to stay locked in. Out of the timeout, Podziemski tried to end the run and nailed a clutch three-pointer, trimming the lead to 3. He showed his poise and range under pressure, reminding everyone that he can deliver when it counts. With the clock ticking down, Memphis looked to burn time. No rush, just smart execution. Then came another dagger, Morant with a powerful dunk, asserting himself again in crunch time. He wanted it, and he took it. Steve Kerr had to regroup again, calling a timeout to focus his team for the final stretch. Down by 4, the Warriors turned to Curry. With 29 seconds left, he drew the defense, kicked it to Green on the wing, and Draymond buried the shot, cutting it to just a 2-point game. Huge moment, possibly the biggest shot of the night. Golden State was forced to foul, hoping to extend the game, but Memphis missed both free throws, an unexpected break for the Warriors. They had a chance to tie, and they did. A clutch basket evened the score, and now it was anyone's game. Taylor Jenkins quickly called timeout to set up the final play, but disaster struck. Morant lost the handle, and the Warriors stole the ball. Time ran out. We were heading to overtime. 4 quarters weren't enough to separate these two teams. As OT tipped off, the energy remained sky high. Memphis put Bane and Jaren Jackson Jr. at the forward spots, with Vince Williams, Ja Morant, and Edey rounding out the lineup. But it was Morant who continued to shine. He read Curry's pass, picked it off cleanly, and turned it into a fantastic finish inside, showing off his body control and athleticism mid-air. Golden State tried to respond, but Curry's jumper wouldn't fall. Memphis gave him the shot, probably a risk, but it paid off. The Warriors' star just couldn't get in rhythm, and Memphis held strong. Golden State had one more chance, and they made it count. After a missed jumper from 13 feet, the Warriors secured the rebound and reset. The ball found its way to Steph Curry, who kicked it to the paint, then back out. With the game on the line and the crowd holding its breath, the Warriors hit a clutch three-pointer to tie it. Draymond Green made the play possible with his patience and vision, waiting until his teammate broke free and threading the perfect pass. It was a big-time bucket, and with the game knotted up again, Memphis head coach Taylor Jenkins quickly called timeout to settle his team. Out of the huddle, Memphis didn't flinch. The ball worked its way to Ja Morant, and with calm confidence, he buried a huge 3 from deep, clutch, ice cold. Ja wanted the moment, and he owned it. That shot gave the Grizzlies the lead right back in dramatic fashion. Steve Kerr responded with another timeout, calling his guys in to refocus in a pressure-packed moment. This was do-or-die time for Golden State. Back in play, the Warriors looked to Curry, but his shot wouldn't fall. Jaren Jackson Jr. came up big with the defensive stop. With just seconds left, Golden State had to start fouling. They weren't in the penalty yet, so Memphis ran some clock before being sent to the line. With 19 seconds left in overtime, Memphis went to the stripe. The first free throw dropped, cool and confident, stretching the lead to 4. Then came the second, and it was good too. A 5-point cushion in OT. Golden State needed a miracle. Curry fired up a quick 3, but Edey pulled down the rebound. On the next possession, Draymond Green committed his 6th foul, ending his night early. A tough break for the Warriors, but at that point, time and chances were both slipping away. Memphis calmly hit 2 more free throws, extending the lead to 7 and putting the game out of reach. The Grizzlies showed poise, closing it out at the line and delivering in the clutch. A thrilling overtime finish, filled with drama, big-time shots, and stars rising to the moment. Memphis walks away with the win, while Golden State, despite a strong fight, just came up short.